Is it time to buy or sell Intel stock? In this video, we will explore Intel in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 8th of August 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Harness the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 30th of July, 2025, our system has ranked Intel as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -3.62. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced a loss of -1.92%. This equates to an average loss of -0.24% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently positioned in the lower segment of a broad and weak rising trend in the short term. This situation often presents a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $19.35 is breached, it may indicate a deceleration in the upward movement and could serve as an early warning signal for a potential trend reversal. Over the next 3 months, the current trend suggests a possible change of 2.19%, with expected returns ranging between -0.87% and +22.91%. Evaluating the longer-term outlook, our 12-month analysis projects a change of -1.54%. Based on our assessments, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -11.24% and +34.17% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price within the range of $17.71 to $26.77. Our latest daily update for Intel includes the headline: Intel stock price ended at $19.95 on Friday, after gaining 0.91%. The Intel stock price gained 0.91% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 8th of August, 2025. It rose from $19.77 to $19.95 during that trading day. The stock fluctuated by 2.09%, ranging from a low of $19.61 to a high of $20.02. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days and is down by 3.62% during this period. Volume decreased on the last day by 56 million shares, with a total of 75 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $1.49 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume with rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning about potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $27.55, while the lowest was $17.67. Currently, the price is 27.59% or $7.60 below the 52-week high, and 71.21% or $49.34 below the all-time high reached on January 24, 2020, when the price peaked at $69.29. Intel is currently facing a turbulent situation as Chief Executive Officer Lip-Bu Tan comes under pressure to resign due to allegations of ties to the Chinese military. This situation is further complicated by a public demand from former President Donald Trump. In response to these accusations, Tan has issued a letter reaffirming his commitment to the highest legal and ethical standards while highlighting the full support of Intel's board. This conflict poses immediate risks to Intel's stock price, as concerns about management stability and potential political ramifications may negatively impact investor sentiment in the short term. Analysts also suggest that Tan faces significant challenges in revitalizing Intel amidst fierce competition in the rapidly growing artificial intelligence market. While some investors remain watchful, uncertainty surrounding the company's leadership and its ability to maintain a competitive edge could weigh on its stock performance. However, the long-term implications may depend on Intel's ability to navigate this political climate and focus on innovation to reclaim its position in semiconductor manufacturing. How effectively Tan can address these controversies while steering the company into the future will significantly influence investor confidence. If successful, this could stabilize or even improve the stock's outlook. Given the underlying volatility associated with political factors and competitive pressures, investors will need to carefully monitor Intel's developments and management decisions in the coming weeks. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 8th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Intel a hold grade, maintaining a hold action. On Friday, the 25th of April, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned Intel a sell grade, while still maintaining a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned Intel a reduce grade, along with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 16th of April, 2025, it was reported that Susquehanna assigned Intel a neutral grade, also with a hold action. On Monday, the 14th of April, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned Intel a neutral grade, while keeping a hold action. Analysts have assigned Intel stock a general sell rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell, while the price-to-book ratio is considered a buy. Regarding return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a strong sell rating as well. The following signals have been identified for Intel. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The Intel stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. Since the long-term average is above the short-term average, this suggests a more negative forecast for the stock. If there are further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $21.90. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $19.85. A breakout through the long-term average will generate another buy signal, while a drop below the short-term average will add another sell signal, reinforcing the general outlook. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on the 1st of August, 2025, and so far, it has risen by 3.31%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices. This discrepancy between volume and price may serve as an early warning. The stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, buy signal 6 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 7 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 12 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 10 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, sell signal 13 days ago. Long-term moving average, sell signal 12 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 24 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Intel. Intel identifies support from accumulated volume at $19.77. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is likely when this support is tested. The stock can exhibit significant movement throughout the day, indicating high volatility. With a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is categorized as high risk. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated 410 cents between its high and low, reflecting a change of 2.09%. For the past week, the daily average volatility has been 3%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Intel, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company has negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can experience downturns, often due to factors beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest insufficient profit and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 30th of October, 2025. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Intel. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Intel is at $20.68. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level worth considering for swing trading. On the downside, Intel faces its first support level at $19.77. If this support level holds, it might present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Intel from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's explore some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Scott Gowell, who bought and sold 15,764 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of 87.234. Overall, insiders purchased 7,565,332 shares and sold 432,936 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and no stop loss has been established. Is Intel stock a good buy? Intel displays several concerning indicators, and we anticipate that its performance will remain weak in the coming days or weeks. As a result, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Upon analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 11th of August, we expect Intel to open lower by 9 cents, starting at $19.86. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree and take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.